Hello everyone, hello YouTube. This is Xbox 360 patron or Indian video game collector, and today I have this carton in front of me. So I just happened to go to a old video game store in San Jose. That's where I am. I'm visiting right now, and I happen to do a lot of game pickups since a lot of these games are tricky to get in India, since they're vintage. So what we'll do is I'll try to fetch each item from the box and try to show it to you guys with one hand. I don't have my camera right now with me, so I just happen to have the phone. So very first time that we have is let me put the box out of the way so that it's easier for me to pull the items as well as it's easier for you guys to see the items. So first item is Army Men Toys in Space big box for the PC, and as you can see it has two army men on the sides. I for once haven't opened it, so maybe I'll open it from the other side and we'll see what's in it. Gently does it, and I don't think there should be anything other than the game and a couple of items. So here I slide out everything. So we have the game in a jewel case with the disc, and then we have a flyer or a poster, I'm not sure. If you open it up, so this is a cool looking poster. Let me see if I can, okay, yeah. And then there is advertisement on the other side. Let's keep this aside. And some code, I'm not sure, doesn't matter, let's throw this aside. And this is again another roster of, I guess, 3DO games, I'm not sure, but yeah, looks like it. Yep, let's keep this aside. And wow, man, oh man, look at the size of this manual, it looks so good. So this will be another awesome addition to my Army Men collection. I'll just keep this aside. I'm going to have a tough time cleaning this mess later on. So yeah, all of that, and definitely, as you guys saw earlier, there are two Army Men toys along with it. So let's keep this aside. Let's go inside the box and see what is next. Let's go with the big boxes first. So next item is Street Fighter 2 for the SNES or the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and this is complete in box as well. And look at the condition, it's quite good. I hope I can bring it back to India in the same condition. So let's gently remove the contents and show it to you guys. I think the manual is still in the box. Yep, so here's the instruction booklet, or the manual as I like to call it, and it is a colored manual for its time. I think, not sure, but I think these came out somewhere in the late 90s. And then we have a Nintendo Power booklet. I turned into Bowser's worst nightmare. Kind of like the tone of that. I hope you're listening, Bowser. Okay, let's keep this aside. And this is the SNES card, Street Fighter 2, and it comes with the plastic cover for protection. And I'm not sure if it's visible. I don't think it's visible because of the light, but the cartridge seems to be in a decent condition. So we'll keep this aside as well. Let's see what's next. So next item is Turok the Dinosaur Hunter for the N64. Again, complete in box. This will be my first CIB game for N64, and that one was my first CIB SNES game. So here I have removed everything, all the contents. So here's the generic Nintendo 64 precautions booklet. Here's the user manual, and it's all colored. It looks really good. And then player's guide. So this will, I guess, have other video games that were available on the N64 at that time. And okay, so this is more like you can get a guide free if you subscribe to Nintendo Power. Let's keep this aside. And what do we have here? It looks like we have a really good colorful poster. I'll try to open this up single-handedly. In the meantime, you guys can take a look at the Turok game pack. Seems to be in a decent condition. Sticker looks really good. Apart from this mark at this end, looks good. Do comment if you guys feel that it's not a genuine card. Do let me know. And yeah, so this is what the poster looks like. Make dinosaurs extinct again. It has a really funny vibe to it. MDEA, kind of like MAGA, Make America Great Again. And yeah, so looks good. Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Okay, it wasn't even full. My bad. I was missing one more fold. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And on the back, you have other games that you can buy. Awesome. We'll keep this aside as well. It's going to be a mess to clean all of this up. What's next? So next we have Doom 3 Big Box Edition for the PC. And this was just $5. It was a no-brainer to pick this up. So you can see Doom 3 is embossed. And it says science has unlocked the gates to unknown blah blah blah. Let's open this and see what are the contents. So content wise, here's a game disc. It's in a jewel case. I don't know how many discs are in there, 2 or 3. Can't quite collect. So has disc 1 here and has disc 2. Okay, looks like it has disc 2 and has disc 3. I hope it came only in 3 discs, but in any case, if it's missing a disc, I'll have to deal with it. So that's Doom 3 for us, and here is the instruction manual, I guess. Yep, pretty much. And what do we have other than that? So other than that, what is this? Okay, it's just a keyboard reference guide, which is quite neat. So what are the controls? This is some good stuff. So I'll just quickly keep it in place. Remove it. There's nothing in. Let's see what else is pending. So next stuff is Mortal Kombat for the SNES. Again, complete in box. I haven't seen the condition of this at the store. Let me quickly slide stuff out. And we have the instruction booklet for MK. Colorful for its time, yeah, pretty good. And the cartridge. So again, sticker looks good. Seems to be genuine. I'll check the genuinity or genuineness of these later. And cartridge seems to be in an okay condition as well. So I'll keep this aside. Let's see if there's anything else left in the box. Nope. And what's next? I'm actually quite tired. I haven't slept much last night. I was woken up by the office today, but that's okay. So next is a game that I've been meaning to collect for quite some time. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl for the PC. Not sure if this is the original case. Kind of reminds me of the Neo Geo cases, Man-Made Hell. Let's open this up. So we have the DVD and then we have the manual booklet. So this is one game that I actually want to play on PC. Hopefully someday I will have a PC where I can play this. Let's keep this aside. Which one do we pick next? Next are a bunch of retro video games. Let's pull them out. So here's the first batch. So the first one is Mortal Kombat 2 for the SNES. The lighting in my room is not really good. So Mortal Kombat 2, and cartridge doesn't look bad at all. I'll just keep it aside. Next game is Super C or Super Contra for the NES, $15. So Contra games are something that I always wanted to own, but they are way too pricey on eBay. Next one is just plain Contra. This has some others over here which has been removed. Looks like the shell has been attempted to be cleaned, but let's see, let's keep this aside as well. And then what's next? Next is Yoshi. Okay, so this I haven't played. I just bought this because it has Yoshi on it and it's just $11. Yeah, looks good. The next game is Ninja Gaiden 1, $10 on the NES. I don't think I'll be able to finish it without cheats. So yep. So this is the first set of retro games. I'll keep them aside. Then we'll jump into the next set. So let's see what everything. I'll have to pull out all the cartridges first. Then we look at the video games. Okay, so next up, Doom for the 32X. Just couldn't leave it alone. So no manual, it's just a loose copy, $15. Let's keep that aside. Next is Choplifter for the Sega Master System, $10. Keep this aside as well. Next is Hang On Safari Hunt, $5. This launch title on Sega Master System, and well, it's just $5. Let's have it. Next item is Metroid for the NES. I was just trying to collect or start collecting for the NES, so I thought, why not get the classics first? So this is $18. Seems like a decent copy. I hope it runs. So this store actually has a 30-day guarantee wherein they can replace or they'll buy back and they'll refund you your money. Next game is Strider. Comes with a black and white instruction booklet, and this is the disc. I have never played it, but I've heard a lot about it, so I just thought I'll get it. Came in a black sleeve for $15. So I think I'm done with these. We'll go to the next set. Let's look into our dabba of Doom. So next, I think there are some retro video games which we need to pull out first. So here we have the collector's edition Doom Trilogy. So this is one variant. They had another one, like a bigger box, which I'll show you in the other video that I took at the store. So this one comes with a digipack which has the 3 games on 2 discs, I believe. So this is the digipack, and it has the same back art and cover just like the sleeve. Let's see what the game discs look like and what the digipack looks like. It has Ultimate Doom, Doom 2 and Final Doom by ID Software, and yep. Okay, so you have the Ultimate Trilogy on this disc. Oh, and you also have Doom 3 preview content along with it. So this was a nifty collectible, $20, not bad. I'll just push it back into its sleeve. Then next set of games are one of my favorite series. I mean, they are from one of my favorite series, so which is Tomb Raider 1, 2 or 3, or Tomb Raider as I would like to call it. So I think I already have one of these for the PAL region, but I just happened to buy these for the NTSC region, and the store owner was really helpful. I mean, he marked them at $10 each for me. So has the comes complete with the disc, the manual, and this is what the back of the case looks like. Same for Tomb Raider 2, complete with disc and the manual. Lara's back, and Lara's back. Okay, that was a bad pun. Let's try to open this, and yeah, disc and manual. Let's keep this aside. Tomb Raider 3, and this one also happens to feature India, so bigger, badder, and better than ever. I think I need to get some water after I complete the video. And this comes complete as well with the disc and the manual. And yeah, it talks about Ninja Shadow of Darkness. I like that game, don't own it on the PS now, but do love it. Next, let's dive deep into our video game lot. What else do we have? So before we go any further, let me pull out more stuff. So I've emptied the box. The dabba is khali now, and this will be the last set of items that we have. So the dabba is actually very bad. I'll have to clean my bed after this. So this is what we have. We have all the three, I think these are the only 3 Mortal Kombat games that were released on this generation of the Xbox and PS2. So first off, we have Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and says a fight so brutal, so evil, so deadly. So okay, let's open it up. So we have the game disc. Let me focus on that. And then we have the manual. Perfect. Let's keep it aside. And next we have Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks for the PS2. I thought I didn't buy it, but it's okay. This the only copy that they had for Xbox. As much as I would love to own the trilogy on one of the consoles, they did not have the cover art or the manual for it, so I got it for the PS2. Out of the Arena and Into the Adventure. Let's open this up. And okay, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks has the instruction booklet. Really cool. Let's keep that aside. And the last one is Mortal Kombat Deception. Okay, what's the tagline for you? It will consume you. Okay, nice. Let's open this up. So yeah, pretty much has the disc, has the booklet. And to be really honest, I don't know why, but I've been meaning to own these 3 games. I think there was one more Mortal Kombat that was released during this generation, now that I can recollect. But I'm not sure. So I've been meaning to own these for quite some time now, close to an year, and finally I happen to have these thanks to the store. Next up are 2 Final Fantasy titles on the PlayStation 2. So these were, I believe, $5 each. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's Tiffanaza. Last time she saved the world, this time it's personal. Let's open this up. So you have a very crispy manual and a disc. Final Fantasy X2, and let's take a look at Final Fantasy X. So again, really beautiful covers. The world lies on the brink of destruction. Only a select few may be able to save it. Let's see. Okay, so here's the disc. Here is the manual. Really good. Next up are some of the select titles, but before that, let me get this out of the way. So you have another PSP gem. I don't know whether it's a gem or not, but this is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. This was for $10, and I just thought I'll chance upon it. Not sure if it's a good price to pay, but then again, the heart wants what it wants. So in the meantime, if you guys are getting bored, or if you guys think about something else, if there is some game that I should have bought, or I should have at least checked if that is in stock, do let me know in the comments. Next up is Conquer Live and Reloaded. So this game I believe is slightly difficult to get. I'm not so sure. I already have the PAL version. I got this since this was only for $25, and I guess this was complete as well. Let me check who's ready for another round. And yes, it's complete. So you have the disc and the manual. And this one is a decent game. I mean, this is like a remake of the N64 version with some multiplayer, I believe. Next up we have, I'm not sure if this is a resealed copy or it's a resealed copy, but the Xbox seal is intact, and this is Shenmue 2, got it for $35. The Shenmue 2 for the Xbox, and says that it includes the feature-length DVD, Shenmue the movie. So I think one of my friends got it for 500 INR in India, but again, I mean, it depends on chance. So an epic quest in a modern world. This one is going to stay sealed, I guess. I'm not going to open it. Another game, sealed game that I got, which is going to remain sealed, is Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. And this is another game which was recently released on the modern consoles. I'm not sure why it's so difficult to get, so I have just added it on my collection. Onto my collection, I have played it earlier by borrowing a friend's copy on the 360. It isn't really a game for me, but still I would like to keep it in my collection, and here we are. And I guess with all of this said and done, here comes the last item that I have been meaning to get for quite some time. It retailed at $40, but now I had to get it used at 65 plus taxes, which is Shadow of the Colossus Special Edition. So this is the remake of Shadow of the Colossus from the PS2 era. I think we had a high def or a HD revision on PS3. So this one, it says, comes with steelbook, game disc, artist postcards, printed manual, 2 custom themes, and world map, Colossi stickers. Let's open it and check out what all do we have. Okay, so here we have it out of the box rather, and there is another sleeve which has one of the Colossi or a Colossus along with the boy. I'm not sure what is the number of the Colossus, and this is what the steelbook looks like from this end. And okay, this is Colossi number 3 then. And inside the steelbook you have the disc, and then let's see what else do we have. So this looks like a world map. Let's open it and see. Yeah, so it's the world map, and I'm not sure. I still haven't played this game a lot. I've played it a little bit on, I guess, the PS3 or the PS2, can't quite recollect. Then these are the lithographs or the art cards that we were talking about. I saw that there were 2 of these in the shop. Let's keep this aside. And next one is, it's slightly tricky to pull them out. But yeah, this is the next art card, and I don't think there's anything behind it, so we'll let it be there. And yeah, here is the sticker set for all the Colossi. This one is generally sold aside. I mean, like, people just sell it separately. And this is the special edition content. I'm not sure if they have already been redeemed, but I'll still try to redeem them. And lastly is our printed manual. I'm not sure if the standard copy comes with the manual, but this is definitely something that I've been meaning to add to my collection for quite some time. So my friends, this is the entire mess that I have created today, and this entire mess or these entire purchases have cost us close to $485, which once in a blue moon is okay until unless it doesn't become a habit. So I'll talk more about the shop and the purchases later, like in my original video. I think I'll post that video before this, but this is the purchase that I have done. Do let me know if you like this, like the content, or if you like the video games that I picked up. If you feel there's something that I should have picked up or I should have asked if it was in availability, do let me know. Also, let me know if you have any feedback for me. Do comment, do like, subscribe, and share this video if you love any of these games. And definitely, if you're from India, share this video on your WhatsApp groups. Ensure that all your friends subscribe to me so that I can bring you further quality content. And I'll try to stream, or rather record gameplay of some of these vintage video games, and do some small plays whenever I get time. But do let me know, what do you think of my collection, or do you think these games are a worthy addition to my collection? Do let me know. This is Xbox 360 Patron, or Indian Video Game Collector, signing off. Thank you for watching.